Hey guys, it's Halloween time. And yes, I did make a brand new Iron Chest plate just for that intro. Not only is it Halloween season, but the week leading up to Halloween is always very exciting on my channel because 7 years ago today, as this video is being uploaded, I uploaded my very first YouTube video. So I always love to do a week-long event celebrating both just because they're so linked in my channel's history. And we're gonna start off actually here by Pizza's new building. He's got his Thrawn head on, but he's built this super cool haunted mansion. So people are already getting decorated for Halloween, which is super exciting. I'm gonna go through this eventually, but not in this episode. I want to do that actually on Halloween because I think it'd be really nice to have like a Halloween game day. So I want to go ahead and get started this episode on a Halloween shooting range, which should hopefully be really fun and unique because in this shooting range, the targets are gonna fight back. And what do I mean by that? Well, recently, Lagging found this skeleton spawner down here. Oh, it's not lit up for some reason. Let me just do that really quick before I have to start fighting some skeletons. He found the spawner and decided to give it up for anyone to use for a Halloween project. So instantly I claimed it. And this is actually just below the surface. So it works really, really well mostly, but I'm going to show you that in a sec. And then while I was going down here to figure this out, I also found the zombie spawner. And since these two are really, really close to each other, I decided to make a shooting range where your targets are monsters that are fighting back. So that's what I want to do in this episode. There is one problem though, as you can see, these spawners just so happen to be right beneath the Wheat Wars, as well as they're a little far underground for it to be a really easy build. So let me show you what I mean. This is the Echocraft Season 5 World Seed, and down here are the spawners. And you can see these big spheres of glass. This is the radius a player has to be in for it to actually start spawning mobs. Since players have to be within 16 blocks of a spawner for it to start spawning, there's only this small little area in here where both of these are going to be activated. But of course, I don't want to build the whole thing underground, you know. So to build this thing, we're going to have to make sure the player is standing basically right here, and it's fine if it bleeds off into the edges a little bit, but the majority of the player's area has to be within these two spawners. And this dirt wall right here actually is the farthest we can go this way because of the Wheat Wars stuff. And up here is the edge where the hourglasses actually go. So there's this kind of dip right here, and then of course the spawners, which means we kind of have to build this game into the hill. But I think I figured out a design that works really, really well. So we're back on the server, and I probably should have cleared all this out before I started the video, but that's fine. I can do most of it off camera. But basically, what we're gonna do. Oh, okay. There's. Basically, this is just a small part of it, but I'm going to make a little cave in the side of the hill that I'm going to build a little survival shelter in. Because this game is all about surviving an endless wave of skeletons and zombies, I thought it'd be really cool to have the player's area basically be just kind of like a makeshift shelter with like a bed maybe and a chest and stuff, just kind of in the side of a cave as if this was like a last resort type thing. So I think it'll look really cool. And then the rest of the game is going to spread out this way where all the zombies and stuff are going to be coming, and you basically have to, you know, survive. That's a creeper. I don't want to mess with him right now. So I got interrupted by a wandering trader guy and one of his llamas, and I was wondering where the other one went until I looked up there. It honestly looks kind of majestic, actually. Wait, hold on. No, that is a screenshot right there. And now, if you excuse me. Alright, so I got the cave basically all done, and a lot of the digging. Not quite all of it. It doesn't look super nice yet around the edges, but I'm not going to worry about that today. I'm going to save all the decorating stuff for the next episode because I don't necessarily have a lot of time for this. This video comes out on the 25th, and I'm currently recording it on the 24th. That's not entirely my fault. I had a lot of technical issues come up, like a hard drive dying. That wasn't super fun to deal with. Besides, I need to do all the stuff in the background first before I can do a whole lot of decorating, because there's a lot going on around here that I need to work on. So first off, I'm actually gonna set up the spawners. So basically, you can see this log over here. Basically, this whole thing is going to be a kind of a field with like a cursed tree in the middle. I thought it would just be a super fun idea. And you can see it's hollow on the inside. All the mobs are gonna come through the mob spawners, down through tunnels, and then up through the trees, and just kind of fall down through the leaves. And then you're gonna be over here shooting at them. So let's go ahead and get those tunnels set up, because the longer we wait to do those, the harder it's going to be to do underneath. So the zombie spawner, as you can see, the zombie spawner is actually like right here, which is super easy. So basically, we just need to clear out this whole area and just make a water path. You guys have seen mob spawners before. You know what we're doing here. So we just set up a water stream down here, and then we funnel them down into this hole that's going to connect up with the skeleton spawner over there, and then together they're going to go underneath the tree. So basically, now all we need to do in here is just go ahead and put in a redstone. Oh, okay, that's an awkward spot. But we're gonna put a redstone lamp in here so that we can turn this thing on and off. Hello. You good? Oh, okay, there you go. Oh. He's going after me, so he's pushing against the water. He's just like barely just floating over the edge. Obviously, when I leave and the room is just empty, they're gonna mind their own business and just kind of fall down there on their own. All right, I got the skeleton spawner all hooked up the same, so let's just go down here and hook up these tunnels. All right, and now normally when you get a water trail like this, you have to put a sign right here and then put the next one along. Otherwise, the water just starts flowing backwards and stuff. And with items, that's usually fine if you put ice here, but with mobs, it can just really stop up this spot. So I'm just gonna put a couple signs here and here. You guys might have seen this trick before. I'm not sure if you have. Actually, it'll be easier to show if I just put a block here, because most of this path is going to be going like this. So if you just put a sign like this, so if you put two signs like this, then if you get water, then it starts flowing like that. And so whenever a mob gets to the end of one water line, they actually get pushed along by this next one instantly, so this doesn't get clogged up, which is really important to do, because otherwise the game's not going to be very fun without any mobs. Except I'm actually going to pick that right back up again so I can make an infinite water source. And then I think right here, if we just dig straight up, we'll hit the middle of that stump. Let me just make sure we're in the right spot, because I don't want to get this wrong and then have to adjust a little again. Nope. Okay, we're in the right spot. Okay, so I'm gonna put a piece of soul sand down here. I don't actually have any on me right now. All right, so let's just put some soul sand on the bottom, and then hopefully this should be working. So let's go test it out. I've set up this lever over here, connected to the redstone lamp. So when I switch this, hopefully they'll start spawning, and we should see them coming out of that stump. Oh, there we go. There we got a zombie. Oh, yep, we got some coming. We got some, and they're already shooting at me. All right, we already got a little tester game going on. Except I don't have a bow. I have a crossbow, but no arrows on me. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this off. We know it works. I already saw. Okay, yeah, there's some zombies coming through here, holding some kelp. All right, this all works, which is great. Oh, I might actually die here if I'm not careful. Oh, I did forget a sign, though, so they're all kind of getting clogged up by the water flowing backwards right towards the entrance. I can go and fix that. All right, now I want to work on the scoring system, which kind of adds a little bit of chance to the game. Of course, it's Halloween. You kind of need to have some tricks in there. Basically, the score is going to be tallied by the mob drops, the bones, the rotten flesh and stuff, and they're going to be collected all underneath. There's going to be a huge minecart track just kind of going back and forth. It's going to be collected up here in a hopper minecart. So we're going to have this little station over here. There's going to be a barrel. Where did I put the barrel? I put the barrel back in the shulker box. I just crafted it 2 seconds ago. And instantly just forgot about it. All right, so the barrel's going to be right here, and then we're going to have a hopper leading into this. So basically the minecart's just going to come back here and drop off all the drops it gets as it makes a loop. And every time it makes a loop, it's going to come back. And if the game hasn't stopped yet, it's going to go back and make another loop. But I'm going to hook this power rail up to this lever. So basically, whenever the player dies, the minecart just stops. And so it finishes whatever run it's doing and comes back here. And there could be plenty of items that it hasn't picked up yet, because the player could die while it's halfway through. It kind of loops through here and then around the tree. I kind of had to design a little bit of a a complicated track to make it loop around the tree correctly. But yeah, it comes through here, and the player could die, and the minecart could just be finishing up its run. So there could be a whole set of items that it doesn't pick up, and that counts. That those items are going to despawn. They are going to count towards the system because it is Halloween. So we can have a few little unfair bits to the game, I feel like. So we're going to have this little system behind here that powers this track. So this block is going to be how the track's going to be powered. And so I need to kind of put like a little redstone torch down here, which I'm going to go ahead and run connected up to this lever. So the game stops and starts all with that lever. It's going to turn on and off the mob spawners as well as the minecart. So this is going to go up through here. I need it to connect to that torch. So basically, whenever the torch, oh, that's not gonna. Oh, it's gonna be. Can I just break one of these blocks? There we go. So that's gonna connect up to that torch. Probably. I don't think it has enough power, so I can just put a repeater in there later. But basically, what we're making is a NOR gate, I believe. If you're into programming or anything like that. So this torch is gonna be on and power this block, but if either the game turns off or this hopper is full, we're going to have a little item system here so that it has time to empty all of its items, and as soon as it's empty, it goes on its way. If either of those are on, basically, it's going to turn this torch off and turn this power rail off. So it's a little okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Basically, this rail is only going to turn on if both this hopper is empty and the game is running, which, like I said, in the programming world is called a NOR gate. So if you're familiar with programming, you know exactly what we're doing here. Oh, and don't get confused by this redstone torch. It is super close, but we're not doing anything with this. That's just decoration. Redstone torches always feel very like Halloween-y. I don't know. Like you look at old like 2013 Halloween maps, and didn't mean to do that. You see redstone torches all over the place. They rarely ever use real torches because these give off a little, lower level of light, and the red, kind of looks kind of spooky. So I thought I'd do that. All right, so we're gonna put a comparator down here just to see if the hopper has anything in it, and then we're gonna power the redstone torch using that output. So hopefully, the game is off right now, so this power rail is not gonna be full anyway. But if I just go turn the game on really quick. This is going to be on until, hopefully, I put something in this hopper. And there you go. The rail's going to turn off, and then it's going to stay off until this empties out. And then it'll turn on and let the hopper minecart down through again. So I'm going to turn this off before I get any mobs that I'm going to have to fight. and work on the rail system. All right, then we're just going to make one detector. Oh, I meant to make one. I didn't realize you make 6 at a time. But we're going to put a detector rail right. I think it's right here. Should be 14 blocks away from this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nope, right here. So we're going to put a detector rail right here, and then hook this up to the loop. So basically, every time the minecart comes through here, it's going to loop basically up through here. Whenever if you've ever seen one of these things before. Oh, I guess that's not actually how that works. Let's make a minecart. Let's actually make a minecart, because I'm pretty sure I made this correctly. Let's go ahead and actually make the minecart hopper right now. So when it hits this detector rail, it should loop back and then up back onto the hopper. So every time it goes around the loop, it'll loop back up, unload, and then it'll just jump the rail back onto the loop right here. Okay. Oh wait. I forgot levers don't work the way I thought they did. You have to put them on the bottom of the block, which is gonna be okay. I'm just gonna make redstone torches, because that's gonna be super annoying to have to dig underneath this whole thing. But what's really annoying is that I made over a stack of these, and it's not like it's wasted resources. It's sticks and cobblestone. That's easy. It's the fact that I have now 71 levers that I have no idea what to do with. I just want to keep them around, though, because that's just super funny. So there's going to be taking up space somewhere in the future. Although, even though the levers aren't expensive, redstone torches can be for the amount I need. So yeah, that is more annoying than I realized. Oh, except I have plenty. I'm not running out of redstone anytime soon. All right, so I got this half done, but now we get into the tricky part because of the stump that's in the way. And I managed to get a design that works all right. I kind of have to put in a whole ton of power rails over on this side because there's a lot of curves basically. We start curving a bunch, and minecarts lose so much momentum when they do that. So here I'm gonna loop around the stump. I'm gonna wait on the power rails before, just so I can try to get this right. So I think I go across here, and then all the way down, and then back, and then just kind of looping back around, and basically just we kind of start looping around like this, and kind of start making like a pyramid thing. Like the curves start getting farther and farther out, so it just starts looping around like wider and wider, and then at this point we literally just start zigzagging just to kind of get it to match up, and turns out it works perfectly. So I was kind of surprised. I thought it would be a huge headache to get this all to work correctly, but no, it lines up pretty well. And then right here we can just start going straight again and finish up the rest of it. So yeah, that's what this is gonna look like. Then a bunch of power rails later, and this is all done. I know it looks like a lot, but you actually really need it because of all these curves. And hopper minecarts actually get slower the fuller they are, which I didn't realize until I started building this thing. So yeah, you really need those like right around the curves. But other than that, that's this part of the game finished, and this episode, because like I said, I am really short on time. I actually ran out of time yesterday, so I'm currently recording on the 25th. So the second I stop recording, I'm gonna edit this and upload it and do everything. So while that's happening, I'm gonna clear up the edges of this just to make it look nice, and be back in the next episode tomorrow. Hopefully, if things go well. So yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing everyone play this as much as I am. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off here so I can continue getting back to work on this as soon as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!